Hi, I'm Josh with JellyFish Lighting. This video covers creating a pattern program using the stacker mode. For written instructions, visit our operations manual on our website at jellyfishlighting.com/manual. To select a different pattern mode, simply select the pattern mode selector and change to a different pattern mode. Currently, there are many different pattern modes in the Create Pattern page. With the stacker pattern, the lights start out being a uniform single color. Then one light starts from the number one node position and the color gets sent or stacked to the end of the lights section. See this example of red being painted white. In order for the stacker mode to work properly, the zones do need to be set up with the correct number of lights on each zone. For more information on zone setup, on the lower menu bar, press the Settings button, then select Zones on the upper tab. To create a program using the Create Pattern page in stacker mode, first make sure that at least one zone is toggled on and that at least one zone is selected. Make sure that the stacker mode is selected, because the stacker mode starts a zone with the solid color, then proceeds to change the color of the zone by stacking. The minimum number of colors for this mode is 2. Next, pick at least 2 colors. The number can be increased by modified or by pressing the minus or plus buttons to the right of the word colors. Select the color by selecting a primary color, selecting a custom color, or creating your own color. To create your own color, use the top color selection slider to determine the color. Then use the bottom slider to determine the intensity. To assign this new color as a new color as a new custom color to be reused in the future, press and hold your finger on any of the custom color squares, and the new color will be assigned to that custom color. The color can be modified on the color represented by a filled-in circle, not by a filled-in square. To change the selected color, press the other color. Then modify the color by selecting a primary color, a custom color, or by creating a new color. I'm going to set the first color to red and the second color to white, using the primary color boxes. After your colors are set, let's go to the Settings page to learn what other options are available. Select the upper Settings button. Color Transform. Use the color transform to change the way the stacker is performed. The options for the transform are No Color, Transform, Repeat, and Fade. The No Color Transform setting paints the lights in a uniform manner. See here. The Repeat Color Transform allows the user to stack multiple lights at a time. For example, if the repeat setting goes from 1 to 2, now 2 lights at a time are stacked. The Fade Color Transform lets the user send more lights across the section of lights, but it only stacks 1 light at a time. It works like this. Let's now explore the effects. There are 3 effect settings: No Effect, Twinkle, and Lightning. Let's change the effect setting from No Effect to Twinkle. Notice that a single light randomly twinkles at a given rate. To change the rate of the twinkle, adjust the slider to the right of the effect selection. Now let's change the effect to Lightning. Notice that now a random group of lights now flash. To change the rate of the lightning, adjust the slide to the right of the effect selection. There are 5 other settings for adjustment: the speed, brightness, red, green, and blue levels. To either pause the painting or to speed up the painting, use the speed slider to change the desired speed. To adjust the brightness of the newly created program, adjust the brightness slider. To remove some of the red, green, or blue from the program, adjust the corresponding slider like this. Saving your new pattern. After the pattern has been created, it can now be saved. It is important to know how to save a pattern because only saved patterns can be recalled by timer or calendar events, or just recalled spontaneously. To save this or any pattern, press the Save button on the upper left corner of the screen. There you'll have the option to enter a pattern name. I'll type in red and white stacker. I can then select a pattern category so that the pattern can be more easily found in the future, or I can make a new category to save this pattern. I'm going to create a new category called Josh's Programs. Okay, now that I've created this new category, I noticed that the name Josh's Programs had now been added to the pattern category list and it has been selected. So now I'm going to save this pattern. That is how you create a stacker pattern. Thank you for watching and enjoy your lights.